Have you ever found yourself jumping into a relationship just because you felt lonely or pressured? Many people start dating before they're truly ready, often without realizing the consequences. Today, we're diving into why dating when you're not prepared can cause more harm than you might think. We'll explore the hidden damage that can linger long after the relationship ends, and why it's so important to take your time before committing to someone new. Let's start by understanding what it really means to be ready for a relationship. Being ready for a relationship isn't just about wanting companionship. It's about emotional maturity, self-awareness, and the ability to communicate openly. When you're truly ready, you understand your own needs and boundaries. You're not looking for someone to fill a void, but to share your life with. This foundation is crucial for building a healthy, lasting connection. If you skip the step, you might find yourself repeating old patterns or feeling unfulfilled, no matter who you date. Society often makes us feel like we need to be in a relationship to be complete. Friends, family, and even social media can add to this pressure, making it hard to stay single. But rushing into dating just to fit in can backfire. You might end up with someone who isn't right for you, or worse, lose sight of your own values and goals. It's important to recognize these external pressures and remind yourself that your journey is unique. Feeling lonely is natural, but using a relationship to escape loneliness can be risky. When you date just to avoid being alone, you might ignore red flags or settle for less than you deserve. This can lead to unhealthy dynamics and even more loneliness in the long run. Learning to enjoy your own company and build a fulfilling life outside of romance is a key step toward being truly ready for love. We all carry emotional baggage from past experiences, but entering a new relationship before healing can transfer old wounds onto someone new. Unresolved issues can cause misunderstandings, trust problems, and unnecessary conflict. Taking time to reflect and heal helps ensure you don't repeat the same mistakes. Remember, it's okay to take a break and focus on yourself before inviting someone else into your life. Not all damage is obvious. When you date before you're ready, you might develop patterns of insecurity, anxiety, or self-doubt. These feelings can linger, affecting your confidence and future relationships. Sometimes the pain isn't visible, but it shapes how you see yourself and others. Recognizing these hidden effects is the first step toward breaking the cycle and building healthier connections in the future. When you're not ready, it's easy to hurt someone else without meaning to. Mixed signals, emotional unavailability, or sudden breakups can leave the other person confused or heartbroken. It's important to be honest about where you are emotionally, both for your sake and theirs. Being upfront can prevent unnecessary pain and help both of you move forward in a healthier way. If you keep dating before you're ready, you might notice the same issues coming up again and again. Maybe you attract similar partners, or the same arguments keep happening. These repeating patterns are a sign that something deeper needs attention. Taking a step back to reflect on your choices can help you break free from these cycles and create healthier relationships in the future. Boundaries are essential in any relationship, but especially when you're figuring out what you want. If you're not ready, it's easy to let boundaries slide, leading to resentment or feeling overwhelmed. Learning to set and respect boundaries is a sign of emotional readiness. It helps protect your well-being and ensures that both partners feel safe and respected. Before jumping into dating, take time to get to know yourself. What are your values, goals, and dreams? What makes you happy outside of a relationship? Self-discovery isn't selfish, it's necessary for building a strong foundation. When you know who you are, you're less likely to lose yourself in someone else or settle for less than you deserve. Healing from past relationships or personal struggles doesn't happen overnight. It's a process that requires patience and self-compassion. Rushing into dating can interrupt this healing, leaving old wounds open. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. When you're healed, you'll be able to approach love with a clear mind and an open heart. Healthy relationships start with healthy habits. This means practicing good communication, respecting boundaries, and managing your emotions. If you're not ready, these habits can be hard to maintain, leading to misunderstandings and conflict. Working on yourself first helps you bring your best self to any future relationship, setting the stage for success. How do you know when you're truly ready to date? It's when you feel secure in yourself, can communicate openly, and are willing to accept both the joys and challenges of a relationship. You're not looking for someone to fix you, but to grow with you. Recognizing this readiness is empowering and sets the stage for a healthier, more fulfilling connection. Being ready to date means taking responsibility for your actions and emotions. It's about being honest with yourself and your partner and not blaming others for your unhappiness. This level of accountability is key for building trust and respect in any relationship. When both partners take responsibility, the relationship has a much better chance of thriving. In the end, dating is a choice that should be made with care and intention. Rushing in before you're ready can cause unseen damage to yourself and others. By taking the time to heal, grow, and understand yourself, you set the stage for healthier, more meaningful relationships. Remember, it's better to wait for the right time than to settle for the wrong reasons. Choose wisely, and love will find you when you're truly ready.